go outside.
I can't.
Then I guess we're stuck here.
It's still raining.
Oh, are you a detective?
I see someone outside.
Oh, go get them in.
A hand grips you by the shirt collar. The fabric twists around it. It drags you through the street, showing no mercy to the scrapes the pavement gives you. You feel the sting of rain on your back, the fire of cement on your stomach. You flail your hands and gasp for breath and accidentally splash puddle water into your face. Some finds its way into your throat and you choke. A few moments later, you're thrown onto steps under cover. Your head feels like it could burst. The hands hit your back continuously until you cough up some water. You gasp for air. You squint your eyes and try to look up to whoever dragged you out of the rain. It's dark and your matty hair falls into your eyes, making it hard to see. What were you doing in the rain, you idiot? You brush your hair out of your sight and catch a view of the girl who just dragged you through the pavement. You'll make shredded cheese out of me, you say. Come upstairs, she says. I don't want to, you say. Come upstairs, she says sternly. You turn back to the torrent of rain, give your face a wipe, then trudge up the stairs. The girl opens the door to her apartment and pushes you in. A shadowy figure with a pair of glowing eyes sits in the corner, staring you down. You're surprised. The apartment is dark enough, so you wonder how any shadow could be cast in the room at all. It's bare though. No furniture. Not much of anything. There are a few towels on the floor. You see a window, presumably the one you were spotted in. He's still wet, says the shadow. The girl picks up a towel from the floor and throws it to you. It's softer than you thought it would be. Dry off, she says. You dry your hair. Everything, she says. You look at the towel. Do what she says, idiot, says the shadow. You begin drying off your entire body. The two begin to ask you questions. What were you doing in the rain? How did you get into the rain? How long were you in the rain? Does it matter? You ask. They share a look. The girl slowly walks towards you, puts her hand on your shoulder, and pushes you towards the window. She opens the blinds and points you to the spot you were laying in moments before. Your shadow is there. As if sensing your gaze, it quickly twists its neck with a crack and fixes its cold stare into you. It smiles. You recoil and fall onto the floor. The girl walks to the wall, finds a switch, and flicks it, turning the lights on. She casts no shadow. The shadow in the corner of the room groans in pain. The girl winces and exhales. You look to your hand and find that you cast no shadow. She turns the lights off. We're the lucky ones, she says. If you stay in the rain long enough, you vanish. I see only the shadows of those left long enough. Only imprints of who they once were. They're nowhere to be found. I've also noticed that in the rain I've lost some memories. Memories I loved, maybe. I remember missing them. You go back to the blinds and peek through them. Your shadow, already expecting you, stares at you. Truth be told, you'd love to answer her questions. Truth be told, you'd love to give an explanation for what you were doing in the rain. You wish you had an explanation for why you felt so strongly to run back outside into the rain. You can't remember. Have you been keeping up with the news? She asks. You shake your head. Half the town is gone, the other half can't remember much. My neighbor, she's the only person left in this building. I hear her calling at night. Run from the rain. Run from the rain. Lambs to the slaughter, run from the rain. You close the blind, leaving your shadow behind. You've done enough looking. You imagine where its glowing eyes would be if they could see you. You imagine them tracking you. Eyes tracking you from outside, eyes tracking you from behind. You feel claustrophobic. A bit like an animal with no sense of continuity. You turn to the girl and give a polite smile. Right, have you got anything to drink, you ask. What'll you have? She questions. Water is good, you say.
This summer I went swimming, this summer I might have drowned, but I held my breath and I kicked my feet